Welcome, everybody. Could you please join me for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Bush. Campbell. Clay.
Here.
Latendre. Absent. Levesque. Absent. Motola.
Here.
Nieves Matias. O'Connell.
Here.
Rogers.
Here.
Tedford. Absent. Wendes. Absent. Your Honor, you have a quorum.
Thank you so much. Why don't we start out with Citizens Forum?
Just Jeez.
There you go.
How y'all doing? My name is Gennaro. I live on West Main Street. Over the weekend, I was looking at some videos on YouTube with police interaction with the First Amendment audit stuff. How people go to board of director meetings, here, council member meetings and stuff, and they record because they have that right. My thing is, how could officials in their capacity have knowledge of state law, but they don't have knowledge of common law, which overrides state law? I've seen a bunch of videos, a lot of dudes get shot over doing first audit. I didn't see them get arrested. When does it come to a point when the state government, not the federal government, because they're two different jurisdictions, okay? You have to, pledge to them or whatever. How could individuals protect themselves if the people that they vote for don't protect them from it? They let it keep happening. So a lot of individuals were asking me, why does these keep happening? And I said, you have to understand, you have to study how it goes. Chief of police knows council members, they're growing up. Officers know council members, they're growing up with them. It's a family thing. They're down with each other. Their children become police explorers of what I've seen. In Enfield, when I was a police explorer for 2.5 years, the only Hispanic in the police force, I call it police explorers, because they used to drive me around at night. We used to drive around the old folks' home, and we used to make sure nobody used to steal their cars or break in or bother them. They were all related. A lot of them were related. Not only that, a lot of them are part of certain groups that allows them to do certain things. When I'm at work at Harbor Freight, I'm talking about, I see so many people from Vernon, Connecticut ask me so many different things. It's unbelievable the questions they ask me when I can't give them an honest truth, because the honest truth that I have is they really don't really help us unless they make something out of it. Cops are really not there to help you. The Supreme Court ruled on that. They're not here to protect you. They're just here to make funds out of you. That's all it's about. That's why you got to be very careful with your words, because if you don't pick your words right or your spell right, it'll come true to you. You know? A lot of people ask me about President Biden. Tell them I don't know too much about him. I don't know him personally, but I tell them don't bring children around him because he might smell the hair. You know? Because that's what he do. I don't understand how Republicans and Democrats, liberals or conservatives, let this man do what he want to do. Especially let 3,000 military Chinese men walk over through the border of Mexico into the United States. What's going on with our people here? Do we care about our people? Do you want these people to work within and inside of the United States and attack us inside, then fight out? Because you just heard about New York. They got busted, the Chinese government, because they had police force in New York. Undercover police force. When are we going to really put our foot down and fight back when we have the federal government try to take the guns away from us? Well, not me, I can't have one yet, but hopefully soon. you know? We have to, y'all really speak for us. I'm not gonna say work for us, you speak for us. Especially you, you're a senator. I see DeSantis fighting. Well, I think he's fighting, What could we do as a people in the street to help you more out here in the community? A lot of them are nervous, but they talk to me. A lot of them want me to run for town council. They say they'll all vote for me. Even the old, I don't want to call them white, but they're white people. They'll say they'll vote for me. I tell them I'm nervous to run. I tell them this is what I am. I'm part of this. I was in jail. They said, we don't care about that. We care about what you're speaking about. And a lot of these members are scared to fight. I said, but what about these certain groups that end up killing these people because they fight for the truth? He says, what if they kill? Then people will know the truth. I said, well, those are things that I have to worry about. I'm not scared. I'm not worried at all. But my thing is, if I do run for council member and I do fight back for certain rights, because I know a lot of more certain things than a lot of individual, who's going to stick right next to me? See, my thing is to win the heart of the people, not the heart of Congress, because Congress ain't power without the people. And of what I see, I got a lot of people. I work at Harbor Freight. I see everybody. Everybody buys tools from Vernon there. And I even met some of y'all family members and some of y'all friends y'all grew up with and went to high school with. I met some of your friends. I met some of your friends. I met some of your friends. I met some of Mr. Mike's friends, I know Mrs. Lynn's family. A lot of them grew up here in Vernon, Connecticut, went to school here in Vernon, Connecticut. So, I know a lot about a lot of individuals. It's just, I like to mind my business because I don't want y'all to know too much that I know. But I do tell you this, and I'll leave you with this. I don't know too much about running here in the town of Vernon, but I am going to seek for some help. I will pledge as much as I don't want to, but I will, because a lot of people do depend on me on running. They ask me every day at work, okay? And I will run as a Republican. And Trump is asking for 20 Republicans to get banned out Congress. I'll leave you with that one. Y'all have a great day.
You too. Anybody else for citizens? All right, seeing nobody, we're going to move on. We're going to leave the executive sessions till the end. We're going to go right to my presentations. Right. On the table here, you'll see that the mayor's concert series has been announced. They're going to run in August. August 3rd is cover to cover. August 10th is night shift. August 17th is Cobblestone Road. And August 23rd is the Teals. And the rain dates, I thought I had that here. Oh, there we go. All concerts begin at 6:30 p.m. in Henry Park. Rain dates are the following Tuesday, and should they be necessary. Thank you to this year's sponsors, Clay Furniture, Santini Villa Apartments. We have National Night Out on Tuesday, August 1st from 5 to 8 p.m. at 20 Main Street, the site of the former Aladdin Hall Furniture Store. Everything is free. This event is hosted by the Vernon Police Department, the Vernon Community Network, and the Rockville Downtown Association. July in the Sky. This year, the fireworks display is scheduled for July 11th, 2023, with a rain date of July 12th, 2023. This family event is held in two locations, Henry Park and downtown Rockville. This event is hosted by the Vernon Parks and Recreation Department and the Rockville Downtown Association. The activities and games kick off at 6 p.m. and continue until dark, when the fireworks will be displayed from the tower at Henry Park. Come join the fun. Thank you for all of the many sponsors for this event. The Summer's Day Carnival. This is the 13th year of the carnival. The carnival location is the Old Golf Land. It runs from July 20th to 23rd. Wednesday through Friday, the carnival opens at 6 p.m. and Saturday it opens at 5 p.m. This event is sponsored by the Vernon Parks and Recreation Department, the Rockville Exchange Club, and the Maple Grove Club. Proceeds benefit charitable organizations such as KidSafe, Fidelco, scholarships, and the Town of Vernon summer camperships. Thank you to all the very generous sponsors. And reminder, summer meeting schedule for the council. Going forward, the council will have one meeting per month in July, August, and September. The meeting dates are July 18th, August 15th, and September 19th. Enjoy the summer break. All right, Brian, consent.
Mr. Mayor, motion to move the consent agenda as written.
Seconded by Laura. Are we pulling any of them? No? All those in favor? Unanimous. Brian, new business number 1.
Mr. Mayor, the town council hereby approves the disposal of assets for the Vernon Public Schools as disclosed on the request for disposal of fixed assets form.
Seconded by Laura. Any questions or comments about the assets to be disposed of? It's quite a list today. It looks like they've been pulling everything together. No? All right. All those in favor? Unanimous? Brian, new business number 2.
Mr. Mayor, the town council hereby approves the disposal of assets for the Vernon Information Technology Department as disclosed on the request for disposal of fixed assets forms.
Second.
Seconded by John. As everybody knows, anything that goes through IT, especially computers, the hard drives are removed, so there's nothing personal that'll be on them before they go up for sale or auction. All right. Any questions on the items being disposed of? Yes, Terry.
Question, through you, sorry. You said they go through auction, so how does that process work?
It's a website we have. It's the, what is it? Say it on the mic.
Through the mayor, assets get put up on a website, publicsurplus.com. We also have other locations or services that we can use, and typically people would buy this equipment by the pound for possibly the precious metal content or for spare parts. And if not, then it'll get properly disposed of and recycled accordingly.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? All right, all those in favor? Unanimous? Brian?
Mr. Mayor, the town council hereby approves and accepts the 3 boundary line adjustments associated with the Windermere Fields project as presented.
Second.
Was that Terry? Second by Terry. All right, so we talked about this before with the much larger map, but if you look at the first, the boundary line, as you pull into Windermere Fields, the house on the right there, the old boundary line would have taken most of their driveway. We adjusted it, and it actually worked in our favor as well. So that was the first one. The second one, if you go onto the property and you're on Field 1, which is the field closest to the road, and you look north, that's to the left from the street, that's where the property next door, which is a metal building, has a triangle-shaped piece of land coming out on towards the field. What we want to do is take the square footage, remove the triangle piece heading out into the field, and straighten the line. It's going to be easier for us to clean up the site. And as part of that, before we sign anything, the owner has to remove all that debris, all the brush and stuff he has there. And then the third one is the land along the river owned by the town of Ellington. They want to turn that over to the town of Vernon. We're already there. They figure that we can take care of it. They still own on the other side of the river. And essentially, as part of this agreement, I had added in there, if for some reason in the future at any time the town of Vernon ever sells that piece of land, if 200 years from now, whatever, that piece of property would go back to Ellington so they can continue to retain basically the open space around the river. So any questions on those 3 boundaries? Brian?
You, Mr. Mayor, I'm just curious. I know they have the maps have town of Vernon on it. Does that mean that our engineering department drew these?
Yes, we're the ones that have been putting all this together. We're going to do all the paperwork.
We're not a subcontractor, just us, right?
With the town.
Well, with the town of Ellington,
town,
yeah.
So
Okay,
it's between the both of us, yeah.
thanks. Just wanted to-
Okay. Any other questions? All right, all those in favor? Unanimous. right, Brian, let's do the minutes.
Mr. Mayor, the town council waives the reading of the minutes of the regular town council meeting on June 6, 2023, and that minutes of said meeting be approved.
Second.
Seconded by Laura. Any corrections or deletions? All those in favor? Unanimous? Brian, let's go back to executive session.
Mr. Mayor, the town council pursuant to the authority given in Connecticut General Statutes 1-206D hereby moves to go into executive session to discuss contract negotiations and invites Michael J. Picaro, town administrator, to attend.
Seconded by Laura. All those in favor? Unanimous. All right, we will be back. All right, we're back. Brian?
Mr. Mayor, the town council hereby approves the proposed transfer identified as the unimproved portion of Clark Road in exchange for the identified easements for snow and signage for the industrial park on Bolton Road.
Seconded by Laura. All those in favor? Unanimous?
Mr. Mayor, the town council hereby updates the current job description of payroll coordinator as presented.
Second.
You went to motion 2. You missed motion 1.
Oh, yeah, no. Sorry, no.
Sorry.
Let me retract that. The town council hereby establishes the position of principal payroll coordinator, accepts the job description as presented, and approves the job class of non-union and wage scale N-7G.
Second.
Seconded by, I think it was a tie. So, Laura, I'll give you the next one, Terry. All right, all those in favor? Unanimous. Brian?
Mr. Mayor, the town council hereby updates the current job description of payroll coordinator as presented.
Second.
Seconded by Terry. All those in, all those for? Unanimous. Brian?
Mr. Mayor, enjoy your vacation.
I need,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
I don't know who's that second. Ariana said second. All those in favor? Unanimous.